Now they die. I am your worst nightmare. This'll be a slaughter. As you wish.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today I will present you the most dominant and OP mid lane pick we have right now, and that is of course the Tryndamere. You have so much sustain that absolutely no one can poke you out. You use no resources. You have insane trading potential, and you can even dive people at level 6. Look at the items we have. We start with the Doran's Shield. We also have Second Wind, and then we also have the healing from our Q guy. So you actually don't even need to blow the potions in the early game because you have so much sustain. If a mage like the mage assassin, like the LeBlanc trying to poke you out, she's just gonna run guys, you have way more sustain. You can go for these short trades. Into ranged matchups, you typically just want to eat through the entire wave, so you stack up that passive. And then you try to hit the enemy champ with the E as well, then one auto attack, and then you back off. If you play against the melee champ, then you can of course go for extended trades with a lethal tempo. But a ranged one, they're typically just gonna back off and then trade back once you finish trading. So you don't want to go for extended ones, you just want to wait a bit until you get your items, levels and so on. So you go for short trades unless they are overextended super far. We got the W right now. It is mostly useful against melee matchups because it's harder for them to escape when they get slowed. But the slow isn't the only OP thing about this W guys, it is also the fact that it reduces the AD. Temporarily reduces the AD, and it is definitely going to screw up a lot of champs in the mid lane. You're just looking to perma-shove guys, go for these trades as well when you can, and then whenever your rage bar is full, then you just press Q and you heal back up. That's your only goal because you can easily stack this bar up, right? So just spam that healing, get that permanent sustain. As you can see, we have traded a lot this laning phase, but we are still pretty healthy and we already got a fully stacked Q again. You can just spam your Q off cooldown, but when you trade, of course, you try to make sure that you have that rage bar fully stacked, or at least close to that. You can just go ahead and recall. You want the Berserkers as your first item if possible, so you're gonna get preferably 1100 gold, but that's not gonna happen every single game, so getting boots and then the dagger is also completely fine. Just play the AFK shoving style, and you're gonna heal up because of the Doran's Shield and the Second Wind whenever they try to poke you, and especially if you get to this stage in the game where mage's auto attack damage falls off, then you'll end up healing for more than what they deal with the auto attack. There was a really good trade, and of course if you get that crit, then that's gonna be insane. That's gonna be like an auto win. You see this LeBlanc using everything she has. Already using up the potions, but we have not used a single health potion yet guys, and that is because we have so much sustain. We don't have to worry about it. And then when your rage bar is full, just press that Q, get that healing, and it's gonna get better throughout the game. Remember that you also get more AD when you're low HP, it is Tryndamere, and then you also have Last Stand. That's gonna make you deal even more damage once you're low HP, so this champion is absolutely insane, and that only gets better throughout the game because his scaling is among the best in the game. Just going for that AFK pushing style, don't worry about the damage that you will be receiving, you can easily heal it back up, and if they try to damage you, then they will lose prio in the lane, right? So it is a melee champ that can have prio early on in the game. When you get that level 6, that's of course when you become unkillable for a short duration. You can use this to dive people, but you want to make sure that they are somewhat low HP, so when you go all in, then that ultimate will last long enough for you to finish them off and then get back to safety. Hoping that goes right here, because there's 3 kills in the bottom lane. So you can of course look to roam as well, because your W is really good CC. They must have the back turned towards you for them to be slowed, otherwise they will only lose the temporary AD. So we got 2 kills right here, and then we ended up dying to the Tryndamere. I knew that I was not getting out, so what I did instead is that I took down Lulu and then I damaged Tryndamere as much as possible, so she will still be at a disadvantage afterwards, even if she got the kill on me. So Israel is full HP and Tryndamere is slow, so he has control over the lane right now. Just gonna keep doing what we did the entire laning phase. We just want to AFK push, and then when you get to a certain point, then you can also just start taking away the raptor camps. Keep in mind that it is very hard to trade against the LeBlanc because she's so mobile, guys, but that's why you do the E into 1 auto attack, and if it crits, then that's a big win, right? And then you just do this. While show the wave in, and they are busy farming that way under the tower. You go into the enemy jungle, take away the raptors. You can do that pretty easily, and then you also stack up that rage bar so you can heal up once your Q is ready. And this is actually the best mid lane champ right now, this patch. He has been the best for a while, but people have not been picking up until they saw the pro players start abusing him. He has been strong for a very long time. And especially this season, AD mid laners are a lot better than AP ones. AP itemization is completely awful. And AD items are insanely OP, so it's a lot better to play AD mid, and then maybe you have an AP jungle like we have this game, and then AP top as well. That's only good for you. You can see this LeBlanc really using everything she has, trying to poke us out, but it's not gonna work. The only thing that's going to happen is that we are gonna heal up after the next wave. She's gonna run out of mana. And when she runs out of mana and has to base, that's why she starts losing the tower plates as well. So you can already see how oppressive this champ is, and this is only the early game, guys. You know, where Tryndamere starts shining is in the mid to late game. When he gets his crit items, just start two-shotting the AD carries, the mid laners, and can destroy pretty much anyone in a 1 versus 1. See, the flash went down on the LeBlanc right there. They are not able to trade in a 1 versus 1, and of course we also still have the ultimate up. Remember that when you spin in the laning phase, when you want to engage, then try to stay in the middle of the entire minion wave, so you hit all the minions while you spin, because that's gonna stack up your rage bar really fast, and then of course you get an advantage, because the more rage you have, the higher chance of you critting, right? Because you're getting free crit chance from that passive. I think you get like 40% crit chance at maximum rage. So that's actually an insane amount. You're gonna get the Iron Spike whip, and then the other component towards the Gordringer. This is the first item you get on Tryndamere nowadays, because Gordringer is just so OP, so you might as well build it. You also get a ton of ability haste and sustain as well. And even better, Gordringer works like the old, or the season 10, season 9 Tiamat. That's also your wave clear, so you can push waves even faster right now, and Because it has such a low cooldown on that active, you can use it for pushing, and then you can also use it for trading. Just look at this insane chasing potential and damage this champ has. Absolutely impossible to trade against. And if you hate play against Yasuo and Yone, then this is also a really good pick. Tryndamere destroys both of them. Just have to do the same thing over and over. When you push in the mid laner and you don't have anything else to do, if you're not able to dive them, then you can just look for camps, or you can also look for a roam. You see this, LeBlanc can do absolutely nothing. It does not matter that she is dealing all of that damage because we're just gonna heal it up. Even destroy people in a 1 vs 2 when you have your ultimate up. And then you have permanent sustain from the Q as well. Just look at how much we're healing when that rage bar is full. And this LeBlanc is almost out of mana, right? So she's not able to do anything anymore, guys. So you can just keep pushing and she's gonna be stuck under the tower the entire game. And we're already healing up just like that. This champion is so OP right now. It is the most OP pick in the mid lane. It used to be Kassadin, but Tryndamere is the absolute best mid lane pick. And a lot of people in low elo still don't know this guy, so it is definitely something you can abuse. And he's also super easy to play at the same time. There are no difficult mechanics on this champ. Like, it is straightforward. You just right click people and they die, and that's pretty much it, right? So very easy to play, anyone can pick it up and you can learn it in just a couple games. Even if you get counter picked, you know, if they pick a Malphite in the mid lane, it does not matter. It'll be very difficult in the top lane, but because the mid lane is such a short lane, you can just use the Gordringer active on the minion wave, clear it out, and then you can just roam. The Malphite, for example, will be stuck under the tower. And this right here is exactly how you get to those 10 CS per minute. Show in the wave and then you take away the camps, the jungle camps. You get to 10 CS per minute and you also put the enemy jungler even further behind. So it's a win-win for you, and that is what you have to do every single game when you play this champ. And look how easy it is to clear with the Iron Spike whip active. With the Gordringer, and then the next item will be the Essence Reaver for massive damage spike. Already at this point we are able to destroy anyone in a 1 vs 1. That's how strong we are right now. Now the mid game started, we just want to be in the side lane and then just AFK push. So as soon as the bottom tower goes down, then you want to switch with your AD carry, so you can go to side lane. It is an extended lane, so that's why Tryndamere really shines, because you get more room to chase people down, you have flash and go, so no one is going to escape you. And it's even better if the enemy mid laner tries to match you in the side lane, because then you can run them down. You can pop both of your summoners, slow them down with a W, and they're gonna die 100%. This is all you had to do the entire game, just AFK push in the side lane, destroy people when they walk up, then just pressure like that, and you're gonna win the game. Look at that damage, absolutely insane. This is what Tryndamere is capable of, guys. Really OP right now, so I can highly recommend that you pick him up if you're looking for a AD mid lane pick. And this is also the easiest AD mid lane that you can play right now as well. So this was the Tryndamere video. I hope this was helpful. As always, thank you so much for watching and see you all in the next one.